Duérmete, mi niño, que la noche llegó.
There were once a man and wife who had no child, though they wished for one above all things. One day, when the husband was away, the wife laid a big stick of wood in the cradle and began to rock it and sing to it. When she looked away for a second and looked back again, she saw that the stick had arms and legs. Asterisk filled with joy. She began to rock and sing to it again. She kept it up for a long time, and when she looked asterisk again, there, instead of the stick of wood, was a fine little boy in the cradle. The woman took the child up and nursed him, and after that, he was to her as her own son. She named him asterisk Peter, and made a little sweater, a coat, pants, and a cap for him to wear. One day, Peter put on his little coat and went out in a boat to fish on the river.
Peter, Peter, bring your boat to shore, for I have brought a little cake for you to eat.
Little boat, float a little nearer. Little boat, float a little nearer. Little boat, float a little nearer. Little boat, float a little nearer.
That a Baba Yaga, a terrible witch, was hiding in the bushes nearby. She heard all that asterisk pass between the woman and the child.
Bring your boat to shore, for... Peter, Peter, bring your boat to the shore, for I have brought another little cake for you.
But when Peter heard her voice, which was very coarse and loud, he knew it must be a Baba Yaga, calling asterisk him. So
Little boat, float a little farther. Little boat, float a little farther.
then asterisk the boat floated, away still farther out of the Baba Yaga's reach. The old witch soon guessed what was going on.
He tricked me! That wretched boy! I'll catch him!
Blacksmith, forge me a little fine voice as quickly as you can, or I will put you in my mortar and grind you to pieces with my pestle.
Asterisk, the blacksmith was frightened. He made her a little fine voice as quickly as he could, and the Baba Yaga asterisk took it and hastened back to the river. There she hid herself close to the shore and called in her little new asterisk voice. Peter, Peter, bring your boat to the shore, for I have brought another little cake for you to eat. Asterisk, when Peter heard the Baba Yaga calling him in her fine, small voice, he thought it was his mother.
Little boat, float a little near. Little boat, float a little nearer.
Then the asterisk little boat came to the land. Peter looked all about, but saw no one. He wondered where his mother had gone, and stepped out of his boat to look for her. Immediately, the Baba Yaga seized him. Like a whirlwind, she rushed away with him through the forest, and asterisk never stopped till she reached her own house. There she locked him up in a cage behind the house to keep asterisk him until he grew fat. After she had locked him up, she went back into the house, and her little cat was asterisk there. Mistress, said the cat, I have cooked dinner for you, and I am very hungry. Will you not give me asterisk something to eat? All that I leave, that you can have, answered the Baba Yaga. She sat down at the table and ate up everything but one small bone. That was all the cat had. Meanwhile at home, the mother waited and waited for Peter to come back from the river with his fish. Then asterisk at last, she went down to look for him.
Peter, where are you? Please come home.
There was his boat drawn up on the shore empty, and all round it were asterisk marks of the Baba Yaga's feet, and the trees and bushes were broken where she had rushed away through asterisk the forest. Then the mother knew that a witch had carried off the little boy. She went back home,
back.
weeping and wailing. Now the woman had a very faithful servant, and when this girl Asterisk heard her mistress wailing, she asked her what the matter was.
I saw his boat drawn up on the shore, empty. The marks of her feet were everywhere. The bushes were torn.
The woman told her all that she had seen Asterisk down at the river, and how she was sure a Baba Yaga had flown away with Peter. Mistress, said the girl, there is no reason for you to despair. Just give me a little wheaten cake too, I have Asterisk some. Anargy and I will set out and find Peter, even if I have to travel to the end of the world. Then the woman was comforted. She gave the servant a cake, and the girl set out in search of Peter. She Asterisk went on, and after a while she came to the Baba Yaga's house. It stood on chicken legs, and turned Asterisk whichever way the wind blew. The girl knocked at the door, and the Baba Yaga opened it. Asterisk, what do you want? She asked. Are you seeking work or shunning work?
I am seeking work. Can you give me anything to do?
Asterisk the witch scowled at her terribly. You may come in, she said, and clean my house, but do not go peeping and prying about, or it will end badly for you. The girl went in and began to clean the house, while the Baba Yaga flew away into the forest, riding in a Asterisk mortar, urging it along with a pestle, and sweeping away the trees with a broom. After the witch had gone, Asterisk the little cat said to the girl,
Give me, I beg of you, a little food, for I am starving with hunger.
Here is a little cake. It is all I have, but I will give it to you.
The little cat took the cake and ate it all up, every crumb.
Now listen. I know why you are here, and that you are searching for the little boy named Peter.
He is in a cage behind the house, but you Asterisk can do nothing to help him now. Wait until after dinner, when the Baba Yaga goes to sleep. Then rub her Asterisk eyes with tar so that she cannot get them open, and you can escape with the child through the forest.
Thank you. I promised to do as you told me.
When the Baba Yaga came home,
Well, have you been peeping and prying?
That I have not.
Asterisk, the Baba Yaga sat down, ate everything there was on the table, bones and all. Then she lay down and went Asterisk to sleep. She snored terribly. The girl took some tar and smeared the witch's eyelids with it. Then she went Asterisk out to where Peter was and let him out of the cage, and they ran away through the forest together. The Baba Yaga slept for a long time. At last she yawned and woke, but she could not get her eyes open. Asterisk, they were stuck tight. She was in a terrible rage. She stamped about and roared terribly. I know who has Asterisk done this, she cried, and as soon as I get my eyes open, I will go after her and tear her to pieces. Then, Asterisk, she called to the cat, to come and scratch her eyes open with its sharp little claws. That I will not, answered the cat. As long as I have been with you, you have given me nothing but hard Asterisk words and bones to gnaw. But she stroked my fur, and gave me a cake to eat. Scratch your own eyes open, Asterisk, for you shall have no help from me. And then the little cat ran away into the forest. The faithful servant and Peter journeyed safely on through the forest.
Peter!
And you may guess whether or not the Asterisk's
so
mother
glad you're
was glad to
safe.
have her little Peter
Mother,
safe home again.
I missed you.
As to the old Baba Yaga, she may be shouting and stamping and rubbing the pitch from her eyes yet, for all I know.